Welcome to Jersey Line. Pat O'Melia here, the pro football prognosticator. I went 3-3 last week, but I went 4 out of 6 on FanDuel with the over-unders, so I actually did well last week, but my picks, it's those half points, they kill you, those things. But this week I'm going to try to endeavor to win all the games, and since there's only a few games, I'm doing some of the over-unders. I'll tell you what I'm doing. It's probably better you don't do the over-unders, just that you get more odds. If you're betting like $20 normally, if you do the over-under and combining it with the point spread, you get like 10 times the amount. So if you're betting 20, you get like, $80. You got to see what the money line is. But it's only a few games, so I think I'll do the over and unders. Remember, bet with your head, not over it. Don't bet a lot of money, like bet $20 a game. If you can't handle $20 a game, you shouldn't be betting at all. Maybe a sip of my lukewarm coffee. All right, we've got 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday. Either playing to see who's going to play the following week for the division championships and, of course, who goes to the Super Bowl. Here we go, Saturday. We got the Los Angeles Rams at the Green Bay Packers. The Packers had the bye. The Rams beat Seattle. Rams weren't impressive. Their backup quarterback was knocked out, so they had to go back to their starter, Goff, and they won, but he didn't look too good. And it's almost impossible to go against Aaron Rodgers, who will be guest hosting on Jeopardy soon, at home in Green Bay. It's a big spot, 7 points, and the over-under is 45. I'm going to take Green Bay. I'm going to give the 7, and I'm going to say the over is 45.5. So take the over on that. Saturday, you got Baltimore at Buffalo. Probably the game of the weekend there. Did well with Baltimore last week. I like Baltimore. They're really coming together. I don't think it's their year. I think Buffalo got a real shot at going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to ride with Buffalo at home, -2.5. And I'm going to take the over. The over is 50 points. 50 points, I'm going to take the over. Tough. 2 games that were tough to pick. This is one of them. Buffalo, -2.5, and I'm going to take the over. Sunday, you got Cleveland at KC. Cleveland should mop up Cleveland. It's a big spot. I think KC is ready to go. Pittsburgh almost came back on them last week. If Pittsburgh doesn't have a horrible first quarter, game I lost, by the way, but I had the over-under right, but I combined the bet, so I lost. If they didn't have a horrible first quarter, Pittsburgh wins that game. I don't think KC is going to have a horrible first quarter with turnovers and 3 interceptions, a fumble and 3 interceptions. I'm going to go with KC, -10, biggest spot of the week. And I'm going to take the over-under. The over-under is 57.5. I'm going to take the over. I think both of these teams are going to score. Sunday, this was a tough one. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. You got 2 great quarterbacks, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, both of them going to the Hall of Fame. I kind of think this is Drew Brees' last game. They beat up Tampa Bay. They beat them by about 10 points in the first game and annihilated them the second time. It was like 33-3. But I think this is a different Tampa game, Tampa team. And if you watch New Orleans versus Chicago, they could have lost that one. And Drew Brees, I don't know if it's an arm problem, he broke like all his ribs. He has a problem throwing that ball deep, which, with the New Orleans offense, maybe that's not that big of a deal. But I think you're going to have to score points. Saints' defense is good. Tampa Bay's defense has turned around and is good. My only question is the Tampa Bay offensive line, but I just don't see Tom Brady and the Packers and the Buccaneers losing 3 games in one season in New Orleans. So I'm going to go with Tampa. I'm getting 3 points, and the over-under is 51.5. I'm going to take the over. That's it, guys. I'll see you next week. Bet with your head. Bet smart. Enjoy the games. Good luck, everybody.